Welcome to Unit 2, Day 12 Notes. We are solving one-step equations. So we're kind of combining the last several notes, which I have right here. We're still solving one-step equations, just like we have been, but now it could be subtraction, addition, multiplication, or division. We are combining it all. So I have a couple examples that I'm going to go through. And then we're going to touch back on distributive property because I feel like we need a little more practice with that. And then you'll be released to your activity and your half sheet. So let's go. Solving one-step equations. So anytime you see the word solving, we're going to be solving for a variable. In example 1, it is going to be x. In example 2, it's also x. Example 3, it's also x, but it can be any variable. Okay? So basically, do what we've been doing, but you don't know exactly if it's going to be addition, subtraction, multiplication, or division. So let's get going. Remember, when you are solving, you still want to isolate the variable, aka get it alone. And you still are using the inverse operation. But now you have to figure out which one. Example 1. Okay, so I've got x minus 23 equals negative 17. Minus, the inverse of minus is adding, so we're going to add 23 to both sides. Those cancel each other out. And x is equal to negative 17 plus 23. They are different signs, so we take the difference. So what is the difference between 23 and 17? Difference just means subtraction. So 23 minus 17 is 6. And then you take the sign of the larger number, which is positive 6. And then we plug it in to check. So we should have 6 minus 23 is equal to negative 17. Again, one positive, one negative. So we take the difference, which is subtraction. So 23 minus 6, which is 17. And then the sign of the larger number, which is negative 23. And we do have negative 17 is equal to negative 17. Woohoo! All right, example 2. We are solving for x again. Let's use orange. This time we have 9x equals negative 81. 9x, this is the same thing as 9 times x equals negative 81. The inverse operation of multiplication is division. So I'm going to divide both sides by 9. Those cancel each other out. X equals negative 81 divided by 9. A negative and a positive make a negative when you're multiplying or dividing. 81 divided by 9 is 9. X is equal to negative 9. Plug in 9 times negative 9 should be equal to negative 81. 9 times 9 is 81. Negative times a positive is a negative. So x is equal to negative 9. Number 3. X plus 15 is equal to negative 16. The inverse of plus is minus, so minus 15 from both sides. That cancels each other out. X is equal to negative 16 minus 15. Same signs, which means we add them up and take the same sign. So 16 plus 15 is 31, and both of their signs are negative. And we plug it in. Negative 31 plus 15 is equal to negative 16. Negative 31 plus 15, they are opposite signs, or different signs, so you take the difference. The difference between 31 and 15 is 16. Then you take the sign of the larger one. X is equal to negative 31. Now that I look at it, I don't think we need to do review on distributive property. We already went through that. So instead, why don't you go ahead and do your activity for solving one-step equations and then your half sheet. Quick video today.